Welcome to 5 Minutes of Revelation, and today, in those 5 minutes, I want to talk to you about the mindset for success. Because there's a certain mindset that successful people have, and there's a certain mindset that you need to have if you want to be successful. And, it's God's will for you to be successful, but He's not just going to force it upon you. You need to get in His Word, and you need to find out what that mindset is, how to live that, and how to make it practical. And that's what I want to talk to you about today from His Word. See, the problem that most people have when they have their dream or they have the goal, it's something they want to live in, it's something that they've been encouraged to go for it and do it, something big. The thing that most people do is they think about all the things, all the steps on the way. They think about what they need to do, how much they might need to save up, certain skills they need to acquire maybe to do what they want to do. All these things, they think about that. But the problem is that there's always something on the way that you can't do yet. That's why you're not living in it yet. There's something on the way that's impossible for you to do at the moment, or it seems impossible. And most people look at those impossible looking things on the way that they need to do to accomplish, to reach their goals, and then they quit. So they have their goal. God gave them this goal for them to reach. They have the vision. But now they're meditating on all the things that are impossible about it, all the reasons why they can't reach it, why they think they won't be able to live in it, and then they quit. And that's unsuccessful people. That's the people that will never reach it because they look at all the impossible things and quit. But the difference between an unsuccessful person and a successful person is that very thing. The successful person will look at all the things that are impossible on the way. He says, okay, I can't do this yet, I can't do that yet, that's why I won't live in the success I want to live in yet. But the successful person says, but now I'm going to go and learn them. Now I'm going to go find out what I need to do, what I need to study to be able to do these things I can't do yet. And that's the difference between the successful person and the unsuccessful person. The successful person says, I can't do this yet, so I'm going to go and learn it. And the unsuccessful person says, I can't do it yet, so I'm just going to stay here and not do anything. And that's where they will stay. There, where they are, they won't move forward and they won't live in their dreams or in their goals for their lives. And that's sad. And don't you be that person. In Genesis 12, 1-3, God sends Abraham out and He says, leave your land, your family, and your father's household for the land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation and I will bless you. I will make your name respected and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and those who curse you I will curse. All the families of the earth will be blessed because of you. See, this is a big promise. This is a big vision, a big goal that God gave Abraham to reach. And I'm sure that Abraham really wanted to be that. He really wanted to be a blessing. He really wanted to increase and, be the father of all nations. He really wanted that. But, that was Abraham's vision. That was the dream that God gave him. But now, I'm sure Abraham thought, well, how is this ever going to happen to me? There are so many impossible looking steps on the way. I'm sure he thought, well, how can I ever become the father of that many nations? How can I ever be a blessing to that many people? Or how can I even just go and do all these things that God wants me to do? Or where do I even go? What do I even do? He just said, go out what did He say? Go out from your family, your land, your father's household. That's what He said, And Abraham could have thought all these things. How am I going to do this? This is impossible to me right now. For Abraham, where he was at, it was impossible for him to be the father of many nations. But see, that's where an unsuccessful person would have stopped. And if Abraham would have looked at all these things and said, well, that's impossible for me, I can't be that. And if he would have then stopped, he wouldn't have been in the Bible. He would have been an unsuccessful person. But you know what he did? He said, I know this is all impossible to me right now, but I know that God has given me this dream. I know that God has given me this vision for my future. I know that He wants me to live there and I want to live there. So now I'm going to do what He said and I'm going to go. I don't know how all these things are going to work out. I don't know where exactly to go, how I'm going to be the father of many nations, how I'm going to be a blessing to that many people. He didn't know that, but he said, I'm going to go and do it anyway, and I'm going to learn the rest on the way. And that's exactly what he did. he did what he could do at the moment to go for his goal, which was just leave, take the stuff and go. That's what he did. And the rest, everything else that he needed to do, God taught him on the way. He learned it all on the way. And that's what I want you to take with you from this. Because there is a lot of impossible looking things for you to reach your goals. It might be hard, it might be impossible for you to get there and reach it. But there's something right now already that you can do to get one step closer. And you need to not just look at the impossible looking things and quit. You need to find out right now what you can do today, what you can do right now already that will get you one step closer to your goal, which was for Abraham to just go. He could do that, so he did it. And there's something in your life that you can also do now already. So you need to figure out what it is and then go and do it. And then when you do that, when you realize what you can do now already and you go and do that to pursue your dream or your goal, then you will learn the rest on the way. So take that with you. You see, all these things might look impossible to you, but remember that you can do all things through Christ in you. Just figure out what you can do now already and then learn the rest on the way. And that's how you will be a successful person. That's how you will be like Abraham. And when you read his story, so many great things that happened to him. So just go and do it. Take that with you. Be blessed by it. Apply that to your life and you'll see great success. And I'll see you next time.